I'll show you the exact script I use for getting testimonials and then how I use them again in my marketing so I can get more clients. But why you should listen to me at the first place? Because I went from getting no clients to building a six-figure consulting business in a few years, and I helped more than 100 coaches so far. So I have quite a lot of experience when it comes to getting testimonials. And of course, you can check the first link in the description to see how many testimonials we actually have. By the way, this is a sales funnel that is designed to sell you. So if you're curious, you can check it. And the promise I will make to you in this guide is that I will teach you how to get testimonials and how to gain social proof fast so you can sell your services with ease and make fuck tons of money. But here's a quick introduction. My name is Berk and I help coaches scale their businesses, and they don't pay unless I help them scale. So make sure to subscribe for my channel for more full guides like this that will help you with growing your business. And here's what we'll cover in today's guide. I will show you the best practices and guidelines for getting testimonials first, then the two-step process to find people that can give you testimonials, and I will show you the exact framework I use to message these people and the exact script I use to get the testimonial itself. So if you're a beginner in the coaching phase, you want to prioritize getting some social proof, because testimonials and social proof helps your marketing by 80%, and it shows to your potential clients that you can actually deliver results. Just let's compare someone who has no experience, no social proof, trying to sell someone, let's say on a fitness program that help other people lose weight, compared to someone else who has testimonials, who has social proof, who has helped other people. Who do you think will make the sales easier? Obviously, the second person who has the testimonial. People will trust him more and he will sell with ease. And that's what I want to teach you in this guide. How to get testimonials and social proof so you can sell with ease and of course make a lot of money. And this is a bonus that when you get testimonials, it provides you to an opportunity to practice your coaching skills, which is something super good. Why? Because the more you practice, the better you become with your coaching skills. Therefore, better results you can deliver to your actual paying clients. They are happy because you deliver them results. They stay longer in your program and pay you more. They refer people that pay you also without you having to do any effort in marketing and getting people. And you have a lot of results that you can leverage in your marketing. So it is win-win-win-win-win situation. That's why this is so important. And if you identify anyone that you might think needs your service, in the beginning, I just want to say this, in the beginning, or if you have no social proof in your journey, you want to deploy this method. You provide a free coaching session in exchange of video testimonial. I want to highlight this. Video testimonial. We don't want a written testimonial. We want a video testimonial, as this type of testimonial is the most powerful one. And this is the straight line of messaging that we will use. Like the whole purpose of the conversation is to build trust as quickly as possible and to establish you as the authority leader ultimately so they can book a call with you. The end goal of the conversation is to book a call. And simply shown, that's how it looks like. First of all, we start with establishing a rapport. Then we understand their situation, like their pain, desires, and obstacles. And of course, at the end, we book them for a call. And on this call, we provide them with the value and we get the testimonial. And of course, in the end, I will show you how exactly you can get testimonials in the script that you can use. But first, let's cover some of the best practices that you want to know when it comes to getting testimonials. First and foremost, you are talking to a real human being. Remember that. You want to treat the conversation in the messages just like one. You are chatting with a human, like you're not chatting with someone else. Just don't be stressed. You're having a casual conversation with a human. Of course, you don't want to send long paragraphs. For each 1 to 2 sentences, I recommend you to send a new message, because otherwise the conversation seems scripted, it seems that the conversation is sent from bot. Therefore, people will not reply and you will not get the testimonials that you want. The best advice I give to my clients is to chat like a 14-year-old girl. Send a lot of new messages. Send this LOL, Slack words. Maybe you can type low cap so you can see it shows that you are actually a real person. Of course, you don't just want to have this childish conversation. You want to keep control of the conversation. Remember, the purpose of the conversation is to book a call. And that's why you message these people. You don't message them to chit chat. No, you want to book a call. So don't waste time giving coaching in Messenger. Simply affirm and acknowledge what they say to you. It is not to coach them. Just give them free value or anything else. The whole idea is to book these people for a call, provide them with some value, of course, value that will help them, so we can get a testimonial that we can later on use in our marketing. And here are a few guidelines that you should know. You can only direct message people on LinkedIn and Facebook if you're friends or connected on LinkedIn with them. So my recommendation is to add people as friends before you message them. On Instagram, if you aren't following the person that you want to reach out, just follow them. Then you can comment on a few of their recent posts to tell them that you sent them a message. Of course, otherwise there is a chance that they might not be notified. And I just want to say something that is really important. Please do not copy and paste the same messages over and over again. Why? Because it will trigger the platform that you are spamming people. And the platform might end up blocking you and you ruin your whole process. So you want to be super careful with that. So let me show you right now the two-step process that you can use to find people who can actually give you testimonials for your services so you can use them in your marketing later on. The first step is to exhaust your personal network. From your own personal network, these people already know you, like you, and trust you. So it is very easy to get them to commit to a simple phone call because the KOT factor in sales is ticked, like know, like, and trust. Especially from people in your personal network. This can be family, friends, colleagues. Contact all of the people that you think might benefit from your service. And of course, you can contact them on Messenger. You can send them text, Instagram DMs, emails, whatever you have them, send the message there. Best to keep it on a messaging platforms because over email, the communication is kind of slow, and on messaging platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, it allows people to reply faster, therefore you move with speed. So you can just simply say, don't overthink it, just say, hey John, it's Berk here, how's it going on? Just reactivate a conversation as you are speaking to an old friend. Of course, they are friend, so just speak as you're speaking with a friend. Then you want to wait for their response, and you want to respond accurately. Like if they tell you, hey Berk, everything's going all right, blah, 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 good to hear from you. Things are kind of busy right now with work, but it's all good. Then you can just have a small conversation with them. Like you don't want to try to sell them or book them for a call immediately. No, it will back them off. Just talk as you haven't talked for a long time. Be interested about them. And when you build enough rapport, when you think the timing is right, just send this message. Yeah, Mr. Let's say John, right now I'm building out a new program that helps, and tell what kind of audience you help, with getting this kind of outcome. And I thought of you because of this or that reasons. To create a really good program, I'm currently conducting a free strategy session where I give an insane amount of value to build up my testimonial base. I was wondering if you're available this week for us to chat. There is no sale on the call. It is truly just for me to get a testimonial and give value as someone who volunteers really give their time to me. Let me know when you are free. Boom. That's what you do. You send this to all of the people in your personal network, and you will be impressed with how many people you can actually find, and you can get a few testimonials just by using this method. But of course, when you execute this method, or if you somehow have 0 followers, 0 contacts, like you're living under a rock, or maybe you exhausted your current audience and network to a point where you're no longer getting people that you can message, it's actually time to do some outbounds to generate some more testimonials. Of course, my recommendation is to get around 3 to 5 testimonials as in the beginning, and then you can just start getting paid clients. So let's say you only get 1 or 2 testimonials from your personal network and you want to get 1 or 2 more. This is the second step, or the second way you can get them, by doing outbounds. Within outbounds, there are different levels of temperature when it comes to the leads. The leads can be hot. These are people who know you, like you, and trust you. These leads can be warm, like they know you and like you to some extent. And cold leads are people who literally don't know about you, they don't know who you are, and they have no clue about what you do. So my recommendation is, when you do outbound, to go from hottest outbound first, then go to warm leads, which are the second type of people you want to message, and the third type of people you want to message are cold leads. And this is the exact framework you want to use when it comes to messaging people. First of all, start by building rapport. You want to build some rapport in the beginning so they can trust you. Like someone just bumping in your inbox and saying, hey, connect on a call with me. Would you do that? No, this guy is a stranger. So first, build some rapport, chat as you're chatting with a human, something I told you in the principles. And once you build enough rapport, you want to discover the biggest pain points. Like this is 0 state. Then you want to discover their biggest gains, like the hero state. Simply said, have a conversation, like a logical, strategic conversation, where you ask questions trying to uncover the current situation within the niche that you are in, what they want to accomplish, and what is the thing that stops them to go from point A, which is the current situation, to point B. The moment you discover what is the biggest obstacle stopping them to achieve their goal is the moment where you go and you try to book them for a call. You let them know that you have this or that secret method that helps you achieve this transformation, and you tell them to connect on a call with them so you can give them like this method for free in exchange of testimonial. Simply, this is the framework you want to follow. Of course, in this video, I'm only giving you the framework because if I give you a script, all of the people who watch this will use it and it won't be effective. And on top of that, I just want to teach you how to think, how you can do this on your own, so you don't even need to follow a script. Because people who follow a script, they got like the worst results because they sound like a robot. And this is something that like we do avoid the first principle. And the first principle is to be a human. So just want to have this general framework as a guideline and just follow the natural flow of the conversation. And now that you book this person for a call, what you should do on this call, you may be wondering. So you can get a testimonial and you can use them in your marketing. The first thing, as always, when you connect on the call, build rapport. Talk about them, what is going on their side of the world. Just be a human again. Then talk about the biggest obstacle that you discovered in the messaging process. Just see how this biggest obstacle is affecting their life. See if they have any more obstacles. And once you finish with this step, you want to give them the solution. Give them this free coaching session that you promised to them. Give them insane amount of value so they can be happy to give you a testimonial. And when you deliver this free coaching session, my recommendation is to structure it around 30 minutes. Otherwise, it is too much for you and for the person. Try to make it actionable so you can give them really good advices that they can implement. Why? Because later on they might become paid clients as well if you deliver them amazing results. So keep that in mind. And then thing that you do in the call, you basically ask for the testimonial. Yes, as obvious as it seems, you have to ask. You will not receive a testimonial if you don't ask the person. So you can tell them, if you liked this session, you can just record a quick 1-minute video testimonial of your experience with me and this session and how it helped you. Again, this is a simple 4 stage script slash framework that you have to follow. I'm not giving you scripts that you have to follow word for word. Be a human, follow the natural flow of the conversation, go through these 4 points, and voila, you will get testimonials with ease. And this can help you a lot when you're starting your coaching business, because when you start, you have no social proof. Without social proof, it's hard for you to sell. And the moment when you receive these testimonials, you want to distribute them across all of your social media platforms. You want to distribute them, YouTube, Facebook, your funnel, your website, whatever you use, display them. Show other people that you actually helped someone else so they can trust you, and then go and start getting paid clients. And you must remember that it is your moral and ethical responsibility to help these people with your unique solution. So it is actually selfish to let people ignore you and your help. So do your best to reach out to these people in your network, these cold leads. Do your best to reach out to them, deliver them amazing results, because it's your moral and ethical responsibility to help these people. That's why you're in the coaching business. And of course, the best part of the coaching business is that our income is a reflection of the impact we make, which means the more people we help, the more money we actually make. And I covered everything I promised to you. I showed you the best practices and guidelines for getting testimonials, the 2-step process to find people who can give you testimonials, and of course, I showed you the exact frameworks I use for messaging these people and getting them on a phone call. In my channel, you can also find another full guide that shows you how you can use these testimonials in your marketing. So you can also watch this guide. And don't forget to subscribe for my channel for more full guides like this. And now I expect you to implement what you learned, get amazing results, and of course, leave a like to this video.